I would like to, first of all, congratulate Deputy Simon and Deputy Ciara Conway for their endorsement, my proposal and seconding to the position of Taoiseach. I want to thank initially the words from Deputy Micheál Martin as leader of the Fianna Fáil party. In particular, your last few words. Were she still with you, you might be in a much stronger position today. Bhí me géisteach le Joe hús an sin agus níontaim leat a chorbe gur fiáil le seoir muinte na hÉireann agus be mé deangá leasa a seoach tá sad. Tá agam sa a ghearóid agus Heachta Adams nach rud passanta tá géist agat agus tú cáint mar uachtarrán ar handa fáirtí hin féin beimiid ag díosbáil faoi cuasaí políochta an seo seoach. Agus dóibh siúd a lig a leabhar an seo hef iad siúd atá neamhsplach tá mé buíoch díobh go léir as ochtan rud atá ráit agaí. Ca mé rá gúil sé lá mór de gachtain atá tufa inniu mar don chéad uair dá chláán agus dá cuid lucht leanún agus guim ráté ar a go deibre agus asúlam go mé cuid acu agus neart acu ag freastal an seo leis na blianta atá róing. I would like to say, Count Corley, that your own experience, coupled with your exemplary commitment to politics and what it stands for, will be an outstanding example in the chair, the honourable chair that you now hold, for the upkeep of the good reputation of politics, the proper conduct and effectiveness of what we say in this House here. I thank all of the members who've spoken, either for or against the nomination of my own name as Taoiseach. But I want to thank the members of the House for the honour that they've given me here today, because I do stand here with a sense of deep gratitude and deep humility. And I'm very mindful of the task that we begin here, a task of rescuing our economy, of resuscitating our reputation, and of restoring our society. But it's not only that, because we do stand on the threshold of fundamental change. There is equally another task, and that's the task of renewal, of renewing the idea of what political leadership in Ireland should be about. Leadership that cherishes responsibility over privilege, public duty over personal entitlement, and conscience over convenience. And I must begin all of this in these, some of the most economically difficult days since Ireland's independence. I don't say this to be negative or to be excusing. I say it to be real and to be true, to tell the truth of the Ireland of today. Because here in this House and from this seat and the one that Deputy Martin occupies, people like W.T. Cosgrave or John A. Costello, Liam Cosgrave, Eamon de Valera, Sean Lemass, Jack Lynch, Gareth Fitzgerald, John Bruton and others, all bore good and honourable witness to the state of our country and the state of our people. I include in their proud company my own late father, Henry Kenny, and indeed my mother, watching this today. They've walked these steps with me every step of this heart-stopping journey. And for me and Fionnuala and the children, they represent the nobility and the decency, the very soul of the Irish people. And because they do, that spirit brings them here to us on this important day, signifying that we are one people, ancient and new, on a journey, a single journey of continuous transformation, where the philosophers say our horizons are not fixed, but travel with us as we go. Distance in time, being filled with the continuity of both custom and tradition, in whose light all that is handed down presents itself to us. And because it is, the tomorrow imprinted, as they say, on our ancestral retina is our today. So when our children look into our eyes, I want them to see a future where the kindness and the goodness, the dreams and imagining, the strength and the belief that has been passed silently, unobtrusively, from mother to daughter, father to son, over the millennia, all merge to create a life of authenticity and honesty, of dignity and compassion, of brilliance and creativity, of purpose and confidence, of generosity and affection, of laughter and heart, a life where they can plan, where they can hope and dream and live their dreams here in their own country. But our lives and our futures are predicated on one thing, that's the truth. And that's why today I enter into a covenant with the Irish people. In this current crisis, still full of many unknowns, honesty is not just our best policy, it is our only policy. Because our new government will tell the people the truth of our situation, no matter how unwelcome that might be, no matter how difficult it might be. We will tell it constantly and unreservedly. It is the only way, because the people have always a right to know. I use the word covenant deliberately over both pledge and promise, because I believe the old ways, the old politics damaged us, not just financially, but emotionally, psychologically, even spiritually, at the level of the psyche itself. Covenant restores life-giving sense of heart and soul and spirit to leadership, to our shared national life. The new government, a partnership between Fine Gael and the Labour Party, will have all those qualities at its own heart as we begin the task of getting our country working. Our programme for government is confident and is ambitious. Our programme for government is fair and is truly radical. And we will achieve our objectives together, the government and the people, working side by side in each other's interests and working hard. And because no party has a monopoly of good ideas, and I don't, in the new spirit of inclusiveness and generosity, we want to bring both to this Dáil and to our Republic. We will collaborate and we will work wherever and whenever possible with the members of the opposition in the interests of our country and in the interests of our people. This is our country. This is our journey. Yes, we are in times without precedent. But I believe that for Ireland, this current crisis is the darkest hour before the dawn. That we have a generational lightness of soul. That in the long Hibernian nights on the western edge of Europe, we remembered the light that went before, imagined the light to come. That we are a people looking always and ever to the new possibilities of a new day. And that new day is here. A bright new day where there is no gap, where the people and their government are one again. A day when for our people, united in our cause, our single continues. Seamus Heaney says, you have to try to make sense of what comes. Remember everything and keep your head. We will. Now, together and for our country, let us believe in our future. For Ireland and for each other, let us lift up our heads, turn our faces to the sun, and as already been said, hang out our brightest colours. It is the first day of a journey to a better future. That future will be achievable when Ireland can again take charge of its own destiny. When by the centenary of the 1916 Rising, we can prove to be the best small country in the world in which to do business, in which to raise a family, and in which to grow old with dignity and respect. Our people deserve no less. That challenge is truly Ireland's call. My government and I intend to answer that call and to make our nation proud, prosperous and respected again. That work starts today. It is now necessary, Count Corla, to inform the President of my nomination so that she may appoint me as Taoiseach. I thank the members of the Dáil for their contribution. I thank them for this single honour bestowed upon me as a citizen, as a public representative. It is my honour and my gratitude to lead a government that will rise to the challenge of changing the direction of our country and lead us to the better future of which I have spoken of. I want to thank all the members for their contributions in that regard. Accordingly, Count Corla, I would suggest that the Dáil be suspended for 2.5 hours.